Hello, everybody. Today is January the 27th, 2019. This is Amber, host of the YAMS Talk Show, along with my beautiful, beautiful guest today, Ms. Roshunda Buchanan, who is the editor-in-chief of 2UNIQUE magazine. Hi, Beverly. We're going to give people the opportunity to sign on before we get the conversation started here. We're going to be talking a lot today about what inspired you to become an entrepreneur and start a 501c3 organization to help people.
Yes,
and what that does. We're going to talk about all that. So we're going to give people a chance to sign on. Beverly, please go ahead and share this on your page. I'm going to share it on my page too. Share it on your page too. You can get your phone out. So I'm going to share it on your. We're going to talk about the power of entrepreneurship and how she got started, how successful she has been for 9 years in this. This says
yes,
your 9th anniversary here. Hi, Beverly. Let's see, I got to share it. Or you can go to my page and share it here too. We are live here, so please share. Let's see. Share. Will you ever do it? Okay. All right. All right. I'll share to my groups too that I'm on. I'm so glad the days are getting longer.
Hi, Beverly.
Hi there. Okay. Let's see. Share a couple more groups I'm in. Okay. I tried to share it on Liddell's page, but I can't remember what is this page called?
Is that Liddell being his personal or?
No, it was like the Heal
the Hood Foundation of Memphis.
I think I have to try it again. Hi, Stephanie. Please share this video, you guys. We're going to talk about empowerment today and what it takes to be in business and to run a magazine and all the things that Roshunda does here. I saw her online with one of my other guests, Mr. Robert Jameson. I was like, oh, she's from Memphis. I got to interview her. So I'm sharing this on my page right now before we get started. Hi, Wanda.
Hey, ladies.
Please share this video, you guys. I need your support. Got one or two more pages here. So his group is called, what? The Heal the
Hood Foundation of Memphis.
And that's his Facebook page.
That's his company's Facebook page.
Yeah. Heal. It's not coming up my Do Heal. Is it all one word? Heal the Hood. Maybe I'm not a member of it. That could be. I thought I was. But I'm not going to worry about it. Okay. Yeah. Okay. We're going to go ahead and get started. Hello, everybody. Today is January the 27th. The first month of December is already gone here. Next Sunday will be February. Hi, Lavelle. Hi, Wanda. Hi, Metro Pratt. How you guys? We're talking today here at the YAMS Talk Show to the editor-in-chief, Miss Roshunda Buchanan. She is the editor-in-chief of a local magazine here in Memphis called 2UNIQUE magazine. And we're going to talk to her today about entrepreneurship. To be an editor-in-chief of a magazine, we all know Essence and Oprah and the Jet magazine and all the various other magazines, but to actually meet someone that actually is doing it, something that I want to do one day too with YAMS, I'm honored to interview you.
Thank you.
Very honored
to be here.
Very honored. She's a Memphian. And tell us a little bit just about who you are, where you're from, and where you went to school, and how you got started here.
Well, again, I'm Roshunda Buchanan. I was born and raised here in Memphis, Tennessee.
Memphis, Memphian.
Yes, I grew up in Whitehaven.
Okay.
Went to Lakeview Elementary School. Grew up in what they call Lakeview Gardens.
Lakeview Gardens.
I am an entrepreneur. Always wanted to own my own business. As a little girl, I said there were two things I wanted to do: either be a teacher or own my own business.
Okay.
And actually, I'm a little bit of both.
Okay, good. And it's great that you mentioned that. Hi, Robin. Please share this, you guys. We all are teachers and we don't even realize.
That's it.
You don't have to be in a classroom or go and actually get a teaching certificate or degree. Exactly. We all are teachers. We're teaching something with our lives. So yes, you are a teacher probably in some more ways than you realize.
Yes,
huh? Yes. Someone's learning something from you.
Exactly.
And so what high school did you graduate from?
I graduated from Raleigh, Egypt, moved out of Whitehaven at 12 years of age. So I did graduate from Raleigh, Egypt high school in 1998.
Okay, 20 years ago.
Yes.
Oh my, you are living your dreams.
Yes.
So once you graduated, I mean, did you go on to college? How did you get to here? This is the first edition of this year? Or when did this one come out? This latest edition?
This latest edition came out in December 2018.
Okay. Well, she has the all-famous Robert Townsend, who wrote and produced The 5 Heartbeats, one of my favorite actors.
Christopher
Williams, and Let Us See on here. And she also has, in this particular issue, some of the people that I've interviewed already. This is an upcoming play called Full Circle that is by Natasha Clay Hill. Hill. And then she also has Robert Jameson in here, Dr. Robert Jameson, who's been on a couple of times, you guys. So this is something you can subscribe to? Or how do you?
Well, actually, you can go online. I'm actually working on my website now, but it's still up, findyourdesign.org. And findyourdesign.org.
Yes. Okay.
Which is all going to be streamlined soon up under 2UNIQUE CSF. Okay. However, Find Your Design was one of our core programs.
Okay.
It's Find Your Design Career Track and Leadership, where youth and young adults, we're giving them a platform to help them identify themselves.
Yes.
It's career development, organizational leadership, entrepreneurship training. Okay.
And what do you guys do under Find Your Design? Do you go out and mentor, or do people pay to take classes at a particular place, or how does it work?
We have an on-site training program. Okay. So what I did was I utilized innovative outlets such as the 2UNIQUE magazine. We have a boutique, which is called the 2UNIQUE Closet Boutique, where we take secondhand clothing inside of the Hickory Ridge Mall.
Say it again,
the 2UNIQUE Closet Boutique.
The 2UNIQUE, the number 2.
Yes.
UNIQUE Closet Boutique. It is in the Hickory Ridge Mall, out there where Heal the Hood is, and Ernest Fields, I think he's moved now, that does t-shirts. In the Hickory Ridge Mall out in Hickory Hill, off of Winchester.
Yes.
So it's a boutique where people donate clothing, or what do you say they do now?
They actually donate clothing. We take secondhand clothing.
Okay.
And we wanted to create a boutique look for them so it won't look like they're getting secondhand clothing. But we partner with agencies such as Family Safety Center, Domestic Violence. You have women who are going through issues, who need that clothing for them and their family. It could be a mother with 5 children. So we give them clothes and the necessities that they need at no cost.
Okay, so people, just to help me understand, people like myself can donate clothing to it, or because I have a lot of things I can donate.
And
so people donate clothing to 2UNIQUE Closet Boutique. And then you don't sell the clothing.
We actually do. It's twofold.
Okay.
So we because we have so much stuff, and we're grateful for the community by doing that. But on the other hand, in order to raise proceeds for our program, we do sell the clothes to the average consumer. However, the cost is only from $1 to $20. You won't purchase anything in there.
I love that idea. It's kind of like a resale shop. Consignment, kind of, sort of.
Exactly. And we do have consignment that takes place where we have partners that work with us and does consignment. And but on the other hand, you have those individuals that come to us who need clothing. You may have been burnt out of your home, unemployment, all kinds of hardships that can take place. So we do give back to those individuals.
So if you are viewing right now and the people who are viewing. I'm asking you to please share this video on your Facebook page, you guys. But if they have some clothing, do you take toys or just clothing?
Yes, it's for the entire family unit, okay. Male, women.
Yes, all sizes,
children. All sizes.
So look into your children's closets. Number one, I'm gonna say children, because our children grow out of things way before they get to really fully use them. Clothing, games, all types of things. And if you feel in your heart that your child or your children, or you have some clothing or toys, books, I'm sure.
Yes, books.
Books, you can always say books. If you have anything that you like to donate,
yes.
How can they donate to this particular store here in Hickory Ridge Mall called Find Your Design? No, 2UNIQUE Closet.
Yes, 2UNIQUE Closet Boutique.
Boutique.
Yes.
How can they do that? How can people donate to help other kids and other families in need?
If you could give me a call at 901-878-0402.
Okay, 901, let's do it again. 901-878-0402. 0402, okay.
Let us know that you want to donate, and we ask if you could help us out by bringing the clothing to the boutique.
Okay.
We're located Hickory Ridge Mall, 6075 Winchester Road, Memphis, Tennessee, 38115.
Okay.
However, we do have volunteers and part-time workers that will come out and get the things and to bring them in the store.
Okay. I think this is a wonderful idea because I'm a part of a lot of things here, but I'm part of another Pink House organization where every year we give kids and their families toys and things that they need, and to see the difference in children who don't have everything.
Yes.
How appreciative they are of the smallest little toys and books and gifts and clothes and shoes. Makes me know that the kids who got everything are so spoiled. So I believe that this is a great organization. I want to give some things too. I don't have any toys, but I have some clothing and stuff that I'd love to give and help someone. But if you take your kids, let them go through their closets and their games and their things that they're not using or no longer want, and not just take it, but take it and allow them to bring it and give it to you and see how they can help, so that they can get in the mindset and consciousness of appreciating what they have.
Yes.
All right, appreciate what they have, and also helping and blessing someone else who does not have it.
Yes, and
it's a domino effect.
Yeah,
yes, it is.
It's more than a boutique.
It is.
It's a platform for youth and young adults. We actually partner with the University of Memphis social work department, where those social work majors are coming to do community service hours with the store. So we got innovative.
Yes.
It's about bridging together social work and merchandising.
Yes, it is.
So they actually have a program around a major social work and merchandising. Yes. So with the boutique, they're learning how to work with families.
Yes,
Operating the voucher application program, helping us straighten up the boutique. Yeah. They do.
It gives them work experience. It gives them responsibility. It gives them accountability. It's so many lessons to be learned from just that little
marketing.
Entrepreneurship. 501c3, you know. Oh my God, girl, God has blessed your life. And when you've been blessed, of course, you're passing it on.
Yes.
You know, that's what we all should do. So if you are watching today, I challenge you, if you will, because people love these challenges.
Hey, Liddell. Hey,
Liddell. Hey, Frank. Hey, Bon Williams. How you doing? Go through your children's closets, you guys. Go through their toys, their games, the things that are still in good shape, and because they didn't use it, didn't play with it, don't even know they got it anymore.
And it's teaching your children how to give back.
And let your children do those things and teach them that we're going to take these things and bless somebody else with it. And make an appointment. Call down to 901-878-0402 to 2UNIQUE Closet Boutique. And you and your kids go down there and donate the things that are hanging in the closet that are still good.
Yes.
Donate some of the Michael Jordan tennis shoes that they can't wear no more. And all the other brand names. Donate some of the games and some of the video games and things that you have upgraded and given your kids more things that's just sitting around the house that some child would love to play on, that needs to clothing, socks, and shoes. And if you just got some money and you want to buy something,
yes,
let's get in the habit of giving back to the community.
Yes.
If we all just each one help one,
that's it. And
we'd
if
be
you
a better
purchase something,
yes,
you get a free magazine when
all
you
right,
come in the store.
Oh, I love that. I love that. I love that.
Yeah.
So that's 2UNIQUE Closet Boutique.
And we also sell our 2UNIQUE shoe. We have our very own shoe.
Wow.
So this is the shoe we raise proceeds for youth and young adult entrepreneur ideas and ventures.
And do they come in all sizes or for kids or just adults or what?
They actually come in the men's sizes, 8 through 12, but they equate to women's sizes. So for example, I wear a size 9 in women, and this shoe is a size 8 that I can fit.
So she has her own tennis shoe line, y'all. So drop Michael Jordan and pick up some I Am 2, and it says on here,
I am.
Can't really read it because of the light from the camera.
So you can,
but yeah,
undo the
unsnap it off. Somebody will call.
Oh, there it is. Well, yeah, you can't really read it, but it says hashtag I am 2UNIQUE.
I am 2UNIQUE.
Meaning
oh
that
my God,
you are unique.
You are unique. If we would teach our kids and ourselves how unique we are, instead of trying to be different, you are already different. Instead of trying to be different, let's make a difference.
Yes.
You know,
exactly.
Let's make a difference. And you can make a difference by the smallest little things, by giving back something that you no longer need or use or wear anymore. That's a great idea. So what inspired you to do all this, Roshunda?
Being in school, there were many guidance counselors, but to be honest, I didn't really understand what they were there for.
Yeah, but their job was.
Yeah, so we knew they existed.
Yeah.
But going through high school, and I was a very studious student. However, some of us had issues in certain subjects.
Yes.
And I remember a foreign language I had, a little issue with, but I was one credit shy, but no one reached out to me to say, hey, let's, get you on track. Here are some things that you can do.
Let's give you some tutoring or something, Or she needs a little bit more attention.
Or that extra little credit. It was just one credit. So I believe some things could have been done. So I was thrown, actually me and my twin sister was thrown on a technical path instead of the university path. So
to go to technical school when you graduated from high school.
So it devastated us because we were looking forward to going to a university right after. So of course, being in school, all we saw was sports. I knew I didn't want to do sports. Of course, we had the physique for sports, and the coaches were after us, but that wasn't my passion. Didn't want to run track. Didn't want to do any of that.
And they don't ever have a really good path in high school of entrepreneurship.
Yes.
They used to have a little bit of like the VOTEC would have in high school. VOTECs would have cosmetology. They would have auto mechanics, shop.
Yes.
And a few of those things. But they didn't really push those things that you could actually become an entrepreneur and own a business like that. Exactly. It was also, so everything was geared to that you could go work for somebody, so that you can get a job and never, ever anything. There were never any classes when I was in school about entrepreneurship, sole proprietor, and being a businessman or a woman. When you graduated, is go to college, get a job, get a degree, or go to VOTEC or whatever, and so you can get a job and be employed instead of being the employer.
Yes. So I didn't know nonprofit was a passion of mine. I got an associate's degree in psychology. Later on, I got my bachelor's. But of course, when I got my psychology, I knew I wanted to be in counseling. But now I have to hone into my skills and gifts. What type of counseling? So I tried psychiatry. I'm like, no, that is not the type of counseling I want to do. But working with the nonprofit organization that was was locally here in Memphis, I realized that it was career counseling.
Okay.
And
so what local organization here that you work with?
It was CECO, Structure Employment Economic Development Corporation.
Okay, never heard of them.
Yeah, so they work with Family First programs, and we did the career step piece where we connected with organizations that could give employment opportunities, like volunteer work.
Where are they located?
So they can build
Are they still nonprofit?
They're on Poplar now, but they were in the on 22 North Front Street.
Downtown. Okay.
Building.
Okay. Yeah.
So that's where I actually learned my heart for a nonprofit, and realized that I could go to school and get a degree around that. Listening at some of the leaders, I was like, wow, you can get a degree in that?
So you went back and got a degree in what?
I actually designed my own degree at the University of Memphis. Went through experiential learning. I'm a product of experiential learning.
Wow. Explain what experiential learning is.
It's where you can get you utilize what you've done in the world, and you can get college credit towards your degree. You have to create a portfolio and prove that you've done these things. And write that portfolio. You have pre-assessed credits. So for example, with me being a Leadership Memphis graduate, I graduated in 2010, I automatically got 3 credits for being, for instance, you could be a nursing assistant trying to go back to school, you get pre-assessed credits. So we was able to do the pre-assessed credits plus create more portfolio around courses that I was potentially in, such as workforce development, continuing in education, nonprofit management, entrepreneurship. You utilize all of those things as experiential learning, and they give
so
you
what
credit
experiential means is credit for the experience that you already bring.
Yes.
And that's a good idea, because when you work a lot, you know all these things, you shouldn't have to take those basic fundamental courses.
Exactly.
They're giving you credit for what you already have proven to them through your portfolio that you already know.
Yes.
And that's what experiential means, which is a good thing, because now you also have experience to go with what you're learning, and you don't have to sit there and start from scratch.
Exactly. And I'm teaching the kids the same thing. So God showed me how to do it. I tapped into it in 2010 and just started researching it. And I was like, wow, I could teach young people how to do this. And we actually had a high school graduate to go off to college and graduate 1 year early. So she only had to go to college 3 years instead of 4 years.
Yeah, and got less debt probably too.
Yes, less debt. It's very...
Yes, because that's part of what our miseducation in America is, that the debt of education, the cost of education, and it's not really paying for the jobs that you get. It's just you're in more debt than you're going to get paid, and then you got to go through all the stuff that they don't teach you. So I think that's wonderful. So what came first? Did the magazine come first, or the nonprofit, or what was the track you were on to get to this spot you are today?
The magazine actually came first. I started off with a newsletter. I said, oh, I want to do a magazine. It really started off in ministry. Wanted to do a singles magazine or a singles ministry. So, but I started delving into the nonprofit, and I give kudos to Mr. Liddell Beeman.
Liddell, Heal the Hood, one of my best guests has been on.
Foundation of Memphis for seeing something in me, and just providing his platform for me to build my skill. He saw something like, he had the celebrities coming in, and I was able to interview those celebrities. At first I was like, wait a minute now, I'm a little scared about this, but I did it, and I did it, with fear. And I realized I had a niche.
You had a niche, and you had a gift.
I had a gift, So I was able to grow and expand, and ended up going to Essence and BET Live, and being a part of the Women PR Network, going to New York City. So those are some exciting things.
Yes, it is.
Because I realized I had to found everything that I do. I really have the foundation of public relations.
Yes. And the thing about it is, when you live your purpose and you get in line with the purpose that God put you here, and everybody has a purpose.
Yes.
There's nothing, no one or nothing really on earth in creation that does not have a purpose. But when you really align yourself with the purpose and the vision that God has given you, then everything else absolutely falls into place.
Oh, yes.
You're like, oh my goodness.
Yes. I call it cosmic networks.
I love that.
Harmoniously.
Cosmic
networks.
Working harmoniously together. I love that.
Thank you.
I absolutely love that. Hi, Liddell. Hi, Vaughn. Hi, Keith Yarbrough. Hi, Kelly Alcaraz. How you guys doing? Thank you guys for joining. We are talking today on the YAMS show.
Miss Connie McCracklin, actress Connie McCracklin.
Okay.
In Atlanta. She's a Memphian now on OWN and BET networks.
Okay, actress Connie McCracklin. I got to interview you, sweetie. She lives here in Memphis?
She's back and forth. She's in Atlanta now.
Okay, so when you come back to town, or let's plan something, actress Connie McCracklin on there. I love to interview you here on the YAMS Talk Show. So inbox me. But we are talking today to an entrepreneur. Of all the people in the world, I love entrepreneurs. But it's like, I don't care what it is you're doing, whether you're still working corporate America and you got a side gig as an entrepreneur. I understand that because that's me. But if you are not today, as far as entrepreneurship and multiple streams of income, we just had the government to shut down for 30 days. Okay. So when you are only reliant upon one source of income, then you are held hostage by the person who's paying you, the company that's paying you.
Yes, that's
okay.
it.
So we've got to learn that to take the money that we make in corporate America, because that's a route that we all have gone, and take the money that we go to the mall with and spend on frivolous things that don't give us any return on our investment, to now take that money and say, I always wanted to do ...
Yes.
So whatever ... is that you always wanted to do, take that money and do it and have another stream of income. It could be something as simple as washing cars. I'm not degrading washing cars. So I think the car wash industry is a big, huge industry. Everybody needs to get their car washed. But whatever it is, create you another stream of income, and then teach your kids and let them be a part of it too, so that then they can learn entrepreneurship, and we can eventually get from under the whole umbrella of just being employed for somebody else.
Yes, that is so true. Because mentoring in the schools right now, our kids are so idle. Yes, so the distractions are causing them to cause a distraction.
Yes, it is.
You know,
So say it, sister.
So when when I'm mentoring them, I tell them, hey, write down your vision. What is it that you want to do? Let me know, of course, a lot of them don't know their skill sets, but they have to grow into that. So you're teaching them. One young lady told me, I like making strawberries and double fudge Oreos, and they have a huge responsibility on them caring for their siblings at 1 year, a year old. So that's a lot of responsibility on them, but they have to pay attention. We have to help them grow in those areas
and help them to stay focused, because they are so distracted by technology. So preoccupied with talking, texting, and playing games. But it's up to the parents to instill in them. When you ask kids, I read in Michelle Obama's book, which was so good. We tend to ask kids, well, what do you want to be when you grow up? Well, that's not a finite answer, she says, because you don't know what you want to be necessarily. You may know at 9 or 10 what you think you want to be, and it's a good thing to work towards that, so that they can have some goal and some direction and some something to look forward to. But as you grow and start to learning, and growing and learning other things, then you start to say, and because none of us knows what we want to be when we grow up, because you should continuously be growing. Exactly. Continuously be learning and trying new things, and whatever ideas and thoughts you have, pursue it. But the thing about it is entrepreneurship and running a business, no matter what it is you pursue, has the same foundation.
That's it.
Teaching the responsibilities of managing money and finances, their personal finances.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? And how to pursue something else other than just being idle on technology.
That's it.
You know?
It. Hi, Natasha.
Hi, Natasha. I can't wait to see your new play coming up, sweetie. I got to get your guest on the show. Oh my God. Hi, Tiffany. Hi, Janine Wilbur. She says, exactly. It is what I did. Being in that plantation.
Being on that plantation.
Being on that plantation. Yes. Yes, that plantation, I tell you. Hi, Marcus Fitzgerald Brown. I tell you. Hi, Marcus. Marcus Fitzgerald Brown, he's a classmate. We grew up in Binghamton. Marcus, you blessed my life Thursday when I came to his business. He's been in business, computer business, for over 30 years. And he gives back and he teaches and he does so much. But he told me something so valuable that I wanted to mention. I didn't know you were going to sign on today, Marcus. Thank you. He said something like, I'm trying to quote you verbatim, that your network should be more than your net worth. When you have a rich network of people that you are giving to and giving back, and you're helping in the exchange of knowledge, information, services, gratitude, purpose, when you have a huge, wealthy network of people working together to help and support each other, that is more valuable than your net worth.
Yes.
Because your network fluctuates.
Yes.
Your network is stable and growing if you are sewing into each other. I left there crying, Marcus. You blessed my life so much with that. About how, and that's what we should do, build networks. Because a lot of times when you are a small business person, bartering is what you can do. Mm-hmm. And that's a service within itself. If it costs me $100 to advertise and it costs me $100, I'm gonna charge you $100 for a service, we can barter.
That's it.
You know what I mean? It washes each other out and we both grow from that. And those are principles and things that we've got to teach our children. Yes. We've got to learn, first of all, ourselves.
That's it.
Because the plantation, as she said, the plantation is like the matrix. It's everywhere.
Oh, yes.
Yes. We all work on some plantation. But
it causes you to be stagnant,
complacent, stressed, unhappy,
yes,
unproductive, in a cycle of nothingness, where you buy things and do things to give you temporary satisfaction, when the truth is you're not happy at what you're doing.
Yes. And I call it walking around that mountain for 40 years, like in the Bible.
Yes.
At some point, you got to realize I've been here before.
I've been here before. At some point, you got to realize 30 years of service to a plantation don't happen no more.
Yes.
And you can buy your own gold watch.
Hello.
Or set of luggage. Have your own 401k, AB, whatever. You know what I mean? But it starts with us. Because the generation before us, or maybe a generation or two, our parents and grandparents it meant something to get off the physical plantation of slavery and get a job in four walls in a building corporate setting, not knowing that the same principles that applied to the slaves working the fields 12 hours a day, they just put it under four walls and a roof and called it the automotive industry, UPS or FedEx or you know what I'm saying? You're still working for someone who controls your net worth. And you say, I'm going to get comfortable in making this X amount of dollars a year and not building multiple streams of income and saying, okay, corporate America is now my investor, taking the money you make, living modestly, and taking the money and investing it in something that you like to do or pursue, or your children.
Yes.
You know, we just go take the money that we make and run to the mall.
Yes.
Buy cars and houses and things that don't give us a return on our investment.
Yes.
You know, and so it just goes round and round the mountain, like you said. For 40 years, you're like, I've been on the plantation, and this is all I got to show for it.
And I believe the enemy causes so much divide in our families.
Yes.
Though I really believe wealth is in the network of our family.
It is in our community.
In our community,
it is.
But because we work in silos, or we
yes.
don't,
yes.
you know, work together,
yes.
or whatever the issue is,
yes, it
jealousy,
is. Yes, it
or,
is.
you know, what
yes.
have you. I believe families, if they got together,
yes,
and
we could solve the issues of
yes.
our community and our homes.
We could.
You know, and it takes people like us who are outspoken and who are living what we're talking about. We're not just talking.
Yes, exactly.
We're living it. We're doing it. We're helping to make a change. And like Obama said in his all during his campaign election, and why, be the change you want to see.
That's it.
You know, you can't want somebody to save you. You have the power to save yourself. And it starts by becoming responsible and accountable for everything, not just your life, your health, your wealth, your finances, your children. Teaching and education, that's why they didn't want to educate us. And that's why when they had to educate us, they gave us a limited education, not an education that would empower us. They gave us a limited education that says, okay, they want to read and write, they're going to read from the books that we got to give them.
Yes.
They want to learn ... they still got to come to us. We accredited everything. Everything is approved by them, and you know who them are.
Yes.
And so if you want to keep a slave, the best way to keep him a slave is not to give him the most limited knowledge possible.
Yes. And with you saying that, it's amazing, because being in the schools, our kids don't really have electives. They are taking 2 PE classes.
Yes.
So I'm about professional development training.
Yes.
So my goal, I'm trying, y'all, to get public relations as an elective in the schools. That's going to help beef up some of this writing and grammar.
Yes.
You know,
they don't even want kids. They're taking cursive script out of the school system. So I was like, okay, so when a child now, if he grows up and has to buy a home or a car and needs to actually physically sign his name or her name, they won't know how to write it in script, because script cursive has been taken out of his classroom.
Yes.
But they replaced it with what? No one can answer that for me. I'm hoping to interview some principals or something. And why would you take that out of school? Why are all of the important... There are no more life skills taught in school. Home economics.
Yes, exactly. Exactly.
How to sew, how to cook, how to do anything around the house. No parenting classes. Everything is STEM now. And I'm not opposed to science, technology, engineering, and math. But what about all of these other things that agriculture?
And we actually do have parenting classes going on 2nd and 4th Saturdays at the Heal the Hood Foundation.
Heal the Hood?
Yes. So
parenting classes for what ages?
All ages.
Okay.
We're working with high school students, middle and high school students.
Okay.
Of course.
Okay.
I'll just say K through 12.
Okay, good.
Yeah, so we are working.
We need that, because kids today don't even know how to say thank you or excuse me, or and they can't know if no one teaches them.
Yes, exactly.
And if the parents don't know, nobody taught them, then you can't teach what you don't know. So Heal the Hood, Liddell Beeman, you're doing great work out there, brother. I've got to get involved with some things with you guys here. Parenting classes you don't get any of that at school. They used to have auto mechanics shop. There's no gardening classes, no agriculture. So when do you learn how to plant anything? There's nothing. Everything is steering you. The thing about STEM, science, technology, engineering, and math, great subjects, don't get me wrong, but it's all leading you to corporate America. How about science, technology, entrepreneurship, engineering, math? You know what I'm saying? And mechanics and things like that. Why not be a broader base? Because again, the education system is steered by Caucasian Americans. Let's be honest here. So let's get the most education so that they can come work for corporate America. That's it.
Instead of building.
Don't teach them anything about financial literacy, about money management. Let's teach them to get a business degree, not to run their own lives like a business or to run their own business, but to get a business degree to work for someone else. Something's wrong with that.
Something's wrong.
Hey, hi, Miriam. Hello, family. She says, hi to Sandra Hodge. Hi, Yolanda. Hi, Tiffany. Thank you, guys. I'm asking everyone on here today to please share. We are talking today again to one of my favorite people in the world who is an entrepreneur. Her name is Roshunda Buchanan. She is the editor-in-chief of a Memphis magazine, you guys, called 2UNIQUE magazine. She has a nonprofit. She has a tennis shoe line. Let's show us one more time.
Tennis shoe, 2UNIQUE.
2UNIQUE. I am too unique. I want to say too legit to quit. Too unique to quit.
I like that.
Too unique. But we need more entrepreneurs. We all have a passion for something. Turn that passion. I'm in this group called Turning Your Passion into Profit. Turn your purpose into a profit. You can still work because it's hard for us to even, I'm going to be having the president of Tri-State Bank on here soon to talk about how we can get more funding and how we should take our money and put it in Black banks.
Awesome. You
know, education that we don't receive in the traditional formats of education or religion. Those are things we're talking about here. To help build better families and communities and have, as Liddell says, heal the hood. You know, heal the hood. I say heal the woman, you heal the world, and you heal the hood too, Liddell. I know you're watching here. So when did you first publish the first edition of 2UNIQUE magazine? It says the happy 9th anniversary.
Yes, published it in December of 2009.
Wow.
Yes.
2009.
Yes.
And it's a biannual magazine?
Yes, biannual publication. Come out twice a year.
Okay.
Sometimes I kind of push you 3 years, you know, three times a year. Depends.
Yeah.
But yes, I sell the magazine inside the 2UNIQUE Closet Boutique. Okay. You can always reach me where I can get it to you digitally as well as a hard copy, or we can mail them to you.
Okay. And so is that the same number if they want to call you?
Yes, 878-0402.
Okay, that's 901-878-0402. 0402. 878-0402. Also, if you would like to advertise.
Yes.
Because if you are an entrepreneur, this is a great publication to advertise your business in. To get a full page is how much?
About $50. $50 for a
full page on the inside. Okay.
So if you're doing a spread, that's $100.
Okay. And what is a spread? Tell us what a spread is.
A spread is maybe 3-4 pages.
3 or 4 pages. Okay. Robert Jameson, who was a guest on the show a couple of times, he's in here this month. And so this is something I want to write for her as well. I think she could use some inspirational writing in there. And have YAMS support this particular magazine, because I do like supporting people. And when I support you, you support me. There's reciprocity and supporting each other. Yes. So if you like to advertise your book for authors, for people who are in business and beauty shops and auto mechanics and whatever services or products that you serve, this is a great place, an affordable place to advertise. If you'd like to be subscribe to it, contact her at 901-878-0402 to get a hard copy or how much is it to subscribe? You know, if you wanted to have a subscription, how much is it?
Well, subscription, I really we're working on that now, so I don't really have that in place. That's fine. So just kind of.
Well, how much is it to buy?
To buy is
a hard copy. $5.
$5.
That's $5 you can invest. Better than a Wendy Burgers or a McDonald's. This for December, she has Robert Townsend on the cover. She also has Lettucey and Christopher Williams, where you have interviews in here with them. Where you talk to them.
Oh yes.
And this beautiful picture of Lettucey, you guys. Look at Lettucey here.
She's a sweetheart.
And so these are some of her previous editions. Magazines. Of it, you know, and let's support her, you guys, because to support her is to support us. It's about us. It's about we. It's about our. And I just love it. I can't wait to write some YAMS stuff for it. This is going to be wonderful. And so now here you are. You're giving back. Hi, Princess. Hi, Shirley and Leatherwood. Thank you, guys. I'm asking you to join today. We are talking again to Roshunda Buchanan, who is the editor-in-chief. I just think that's so powerful. That's like saying the commander-in-chief. But when the thing that I found is, for me, and I know you can relate to this, when you start to live your purpose, like you go to a job and you try to work real hard and you want to be promoted and you may or may not. Well, the difference in being an entrepreneur is in using the talents and gifts that God has given you. Every time you do something, you learn something more and you add on another title. Yes. And you add on another promotion and you get another promotion and you just keep adding on because you keep learning and keep doing and keep giving. And before you know it, there's so many things that you really didn't know you knew how to do that you now own. Yes, that is so true. Yes. Because now you are the editor-in-chief, but you also own her own boutique, a 501c3. She's doing a lot for the community, and she's networking with so many people. Yes. So again, if you have some clothing, some toys clothing for men or women, all sizes, right? Yes, all sizes. All family sizes. Unit. Family. She helps people with her 2UNIQUE closet boutique. Those who have gone through hardships, house fires, unemployment, things of that nature. Again, we partner with Family Safety Center, Domestic Violence Center, and those individuals come through our voucher application program, get clothes at no cost to them. And then on the flip side of that, we operate as a thrift store. Average consumers come in, purchase items from $1 to $20. That money goes back into our program. So, and they are located, 2UNIQUE Closet Boutique is located at 6075 Winchester in the Hickory Ridge Mall, 38115. So if you'd like to go out there and donate something, again, take your kids, go through their closets, go through their games, their tennis shoes, all of their personal things, and what they're not using, it's just sitting in the closet. You know, they've outgrown. Donate it. Get the kids and take the stuff down there so that your kids can know what it's like to give and help and support their people who are not able to support themselves. Let them learn a lesson. You know, let them go through the things, go through their closets and get the clothes that they can't wear anymore, or not wearing, or whatever. And make it a family event so that they can know what it means to help and give and support someone else who's less fortunate than they are. It will do their lives so good. So good. And if you yourself has clothing, how about household things? We take household things. Household items. Because we become collectors of things that we gotta learn how to part ways with stuff that no longer serves us or that we're not using anymore. Holding on to it in your closet does nothing for you or anybody else. So I think that's a wonderful. How long have you been in the Hickory Ridge Mall? 2 years. 2 years. Wow. Yes, ma'am. 2 years. That is 2UNIQUE Closet Boutique. And you can get her tennis shoes. Are they sold in the store there, or where are they sold? The 2UNIQUE shoe is sold inside of the 2UNIQUE Closet Boutique. And so we actually have it priced for $25, y'all. So $25. Michael Jordan won $400. So brand yourself as you being 2UNIQUE. And so let's tell us again, because we only have a few more minutes here, you guys. We got about 14 more minutes. Hi, Carrie. I'm asking you guys to please share this video on your pages here. And tell us again about the classes that you teach at the Find Your Design. Is it findyourdesign.org? Yes, the website is findyourdesign.org. The program is Find Your Design Career Track and Leadership. So it's really a internship program. Internship for what ages? For ages 16 years of age and up. And so we provide a platform where they come and work
in different sectors.
Okay.
For instance, we have training around. We had training actually around television broadcasting.
Okay.
We have the 2UNIQUE Closet Boutique where they are learning how to operate a store because you're learning inventory management,
yes,
customer
sales
service,
and customer service,
retail,
yes,
fashion and merchandising.
Yes.
And of course, we're working with them on the how to write your own magazine.
Yes. Yes.
And we're going to be implementing the public relations sector.
Okay.
And we actually work with Heal the Hood Foundation of Memphis, where those kids go to the music, the performing arts program, those that are interested in music. Okay. So different career sectors for career exploration. Okay. That's the goal.
Yes, to let them try a little bit of everything,
yes, so
to see what they're good at and what they're like. Exactly. Yes, I love that. I love that. I love that. Findyourdesign.org. So if you have children or grandchildren who are 16, you said 16, yes, 16. Age 16 above, this will be a great organization for them to be a part of because it's actually teaching them life skills. Oh, yeah. And to explore and find out what it is they like, because when you learn the basics of what you're just talking about, how to operate and run a small store, from the, like you said, from the sales to the inventory to the customer service to everything, those skills will take them through life no matter what they decide to do.
That's it. They'll never fall off of that track. Yeah. And the track is the track of responsibility and accountability, you guys. Yes, exactly. That's the foundation that we're missing in our lives, of being accountable and responsible. When you can be accountable for every choice you make, yes, and responsible for every consequence that comes with the choices that you make, you can survive this life because you learn to think first. Yes. See, it's thinking. That's it. And always remember, if you have a degree, if you possess a degree, yes, you will. Don't ever throw your degree away. Yes. You build on that. I see so many people realizing that, oh, let me push this degree to the side because now I found my passion. Yeah. There was a reason why you started with that degree. Exactly. You're on the right track. Yeah. You just have to build on it. Keep adding. And, so that you can connect it. Yeah. It's about honing in on the entire scope of what you were destined to do. Yes, I love that. I love that. Let's say hi to some people here before we sign off. We still have about 10 more minutes to go. Hi, Princess, high school classmate. Hi, Shirley. Michael Toller. Hi. Binghamton, my brother. Princess Jones says, great to know. Carrie Christie says, what a wonderful program. Thank you, Miss Carrie. Clyde Bledsoe has joined. Patricia Hayes. Hi. We are talking today. We're about out of time. This has been wonderful. I've enjoyed myself. Thank you. I love talking to people who are conscious, and you are conscious of so many things. And I love having what I call conscious conversations. That's what we do here at the YAMS talk show. We have conscious conversations talking to people who are using their lives to make the world a better place. And that should be all of us. Yes, ma'am. All of us should be using our lives to make the world a better place, no matter how small it is. If you just help to change one small mind, that person then can teach us a domino effect. Yes, exactly. And so what you are doing is you're in so many areas. Yes. How do you manage your time? How do you? I've already laid the foundation. Okay. So the hard work has been done. So it's easy to navigate for me. And I find myself doing so many things. I can juggle so many things at one time. I'm an administrator by nature. Yes. You know, that's one of my number one gifts. Yes. If you want to learn any gifting first, please learn your ministry gift first. Your ministry gift. And explain what you mean by ministry gift. You know, your spiritual gifts. Yes. So whatever your spiritual gifts are, whether it's counseling or you know, in the church, if for those that are in church, learn those spiritual gifts. That's your foundation. Yeah. And the thing about spiritual gifts, you guys, spiritual gifts
are gifts that God has given to all of us, that you didn't have to necessarily go to school for.
Yes, exactly.
You are gifted, meaning it was given to you. You knew how to do it instinctively, innately. It came to you naturally. But you still can build upon it, hone that skill, that craft, that gift, but it just flows from you like water.
Yes. The world call it vocation.
Yeah. And so to nurture, because truly that spiritual gift is your innate purpose and your innate passion. That means you're likely to stick to it.
Yes, that's it.
You know, because you have a love for it. It's a natural feeling for it. And the beautiful part about it is that whatever your spiritual gift is, it ain't about you.
So say that again.
It ain't for you. Your spiritual gift is what God gave you to help make the world a better place. And there's no big gift, no small gift, no gifts. All of them are valuable.
Find your passion and learn how to make money around it.
Find your passion. And you have one. And it could be cooking. It could be baking. It could be actually keeping kids.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? It could be a love for kids that you want to keep them and help them and have a daycare or teach them something. So there's no such thing as a greater purpose or a greater passion or broader this. It's what you do with it to make it great. Or it's going to stay teenage, as my grandma used to say, if you never harvest it, if you never water it, if you never nurture it, if you never own it.
That's it.
You know? And so it goes back to that biblical story where God gave one gift to one person. I can't know, and he was mad because he only got one gift, and the other ones used their gifts, and the more they use their gifts, the more you use your gifts, the more gifts you will receive.
Yes, that's it. Blessings will overflow.
Yes, but if you don't use the one gift, why would God keep giving you more and more gifts if you don't even want to use the one that you know you have? You know, so use your gifts, you guys. We're two sisters here today sitting who are gifted.
Yeah. Hi, Favor Grace.
Hi, Favor.
Shojin, that's my twin sister.
Hi, Shojin. How you doing? Hi, Favor Grace. She was on last week, blessed us with her testimony. I'm so happy right now. But it is about giving. And when you give, there's some things we need to learn about giving. You should give freely.
Yes.
But what we haven't been taught is to give responsibly.
Oh, yeah. My mother talks about that all the time. Yes.
You just can't give and not care where it goes or what they're doing with it, no matter who you're giving it to, the church, your children, whatever. Because when you just give and not be accountable and responsible for it, the people or person that you're giving to, you have to understand what they're going to do with the gift that you're giving them.
Giving too much too soon.
Yes. And so you have to be accountable with your giving, be responsible with your giving, and know that the seed that you're sowing into someone's lives is going to make a difference.
Yes.
Because if you're giving and nothing's going to be done with the gift, and they're just going to take it and lay it around or not do something productive with it, then your gift, even though you gave it freely, didn't produce any fruit.
That's it. That's it.
It didn't produce any fruit. But when you say, okay, I'm going to give to your organization, but I want to know if I give $1, how much of that dollar is going to go to the cause that I'm giving it for? Is it 50%? Is it 10%? It matters. It matters. So we've got to learn how to be responsible and accountable givers too. And that's just not of dollar value. You know, I don't want to sow all my good time in trying to help someone who, the moment I leave, they close the door in the house to just say, I'm going to clean your house today. I come over and clean up, and then they don't try to do anything to keep it clean.
Yes, exactly.
You know, so I'm wasting my time coming over here. And I don't clean. You know, I'm just using that example because I need somebody to come clean up.
What most entrepreneurs find out is that you are your first investor.
Yes, you are.
Yeah, so
you are your first investor. Yes. And the first thing that we guys, and I'm going to talk about this later as we close out, about you are your first investor. And the truth is, the first thing you should invest in our lives is your health. Yes. Because if you don't take care of yourself and your health, trying to have all these other gifts come to fruition, it doesn't matter because you are unhealthy. So invest in your health first. Take care of self. Secondly is to educate yourself. If you don't invest in your own knowledge, and not just someone got to teach you, because we live in a world now where you could actually educate yourself about everything. You know, go and seek classes and things like that too. But self-knowledge, learn who you are. Educate yourself about you. Who am I?
That's it. Find your design.
Find your design and own it. You know what I'm saying? You are a brand like Michael Jordan. I pick on Michael Jordan all the time. But anyway, you are a brand too. And your brand is worth something. Your brand is valuable. Your brand is needed in this world. It is needed. That's why you're here. We are about to close now. We are 2 minutes to 7 o'clock. This has been wonderful. Thank you guys for joining. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. This has been wonderful. I love entrepreneurs. I will be back next Sunday, which will be February I want to say it's the 3rd, I think. February the 3rd. I'm going to have another Mythian on. His name is Preston James. He's a writer, director, producer. He just had a play this weekend called The Principals List, I think down at the Evergreen Theater. He has another play coming up, a dinner mystery, a mystery dinner that's going to be, I don't know the facility, I will post it, but he's going to come on and talk about his business as a writer. He's writing so many good things. He's our next Tyler Perry, along with so many others here. And he has a mystery dinner coming up the weekend of February the 14th, that Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday at a theater down on Vance Street. I can't think of the name of it, but I will be posting it. And if you'd like to attend a mystery dinner, I've seen these on television. You know, you're eating and something happens, some type of enactment happens, and you've got to solve, the audience has to solve the mystery, the murder mystery, I think. And his name is Preston James. I'm going to have him on next Sunday. And then that Monday, I'm going to have on Steve Brown, talking about his new play coming up called The Work Husband, which is going to be very interesting. I'm going to have him on, and Steve Brown and some of the cast from The Work Husband. That play is coming up February the 9th and 10th, I believe. And so I'll be having 2 shows, that Sunday and then that Monday. And one day this week, on Wednesday, I'm going to be doing a show, just a regular show like I've started to do with just me on. We're going to talk about tattoos. We're going to talk about, are they self-expression or self-destruction? And we're going to talk about it from a spiritual perspective and a healthy perspective. And if you have a tattoo, you know, it is your right to do what you want to do with your body. But we're going to be talking about it, you know, about our children, how they're getting it all over their face. I put a meme on today of a girl who's tatted all over her face. So we are going to have a conversation about tattoos. Are they self-expression or self-destruction? So I'll be doing that Wednesday of this week at 7 p.m. So come back on Wednesday. Tell me if you have a tattoo or tattoos. Why are they addictive? I think they are. I think it's one of the #1 addictions in the world today now. And what would you do if your child came home and he was tatted from head to toe? I probably would have a heart attack and die. But that is the show for today. Thank you again.
Thank you.
This has been wonderful. Don't forget to patronize 2UNIQUE Closet Boutique. That is in Hickory Ridge Mall at 6075 Winchester. Take your kid, go through their closets, get all their clothes that they're not wearing, their games, their books and things, and make a donation to this cause to help children and families who are in need. Thank you so much.
Bye-bye.
Thank you so much. Thank you. I will see you next week. This is Amphra at YAMS Talk Show and FIG Productions, where we don't employ people, we empower them. Thank you so much. See you next week. That was wonderful.